So I decided to take my 2 IQ brain and everything that I love and slap them together, and this is what I came up with. What's good, guys? Welcome back to this insane series where I give you the top 5 most amazing auto builds that I've built so far in Tears of the Kingdom. You guys have been completely smashing it. Over 150 subscribers in the past 2 weeks, plus a bunch of likes and views. My mind is blown back, but I'm gonna keep bringing the content to you. Let's get into the video. The first build is going to be the ZonaiTrek auto build. This thing is dope. Like, I built this with the inspiration coming from a Star Trek type vehicle and Zonai meet each other. It took off in the air and I was blown back. This has got to be one of the coolest airborne vehicles that I've built in Tears of the Kingdom so far. I created this build with 4 fans, 3 sleds, 1 wing, 1 control stick, 2 long lumber logs, and a stabilizer. It flies extremely smooth, and it's only going to cost you 39 Zonite. Of course, the downside of this vehicle is the wing on the top. Make sure that you're landing this thing before that wing despawns, or you're going to have a wonderful fall to the ground. Like, there's no other way to put it. Other than that, this is probably one of the smoothest flying space vehicles that I've built so far in Tears of the Kingdom, and I hope you guys like it. This vehicle comes in at an easy 5 out of 5 stars. I would throw some weapons on it if I had some extra time on my hands, but I'm gonna get into the next video. For our next one, we have the Autobuild Spacecraft. So I've been playing Starfield recently, selfless plug, and it's been amazing. So a lot of that inspiration jumped right into this build. I decided to take 4 fans, resituate my sleds, add 2 carts on a wing and a stabilizer. And this is what happened. It actually took off really well. However, on a flat surface, it wasn't able to move. So I added a cart on the bottom and it was perfect. From that point on, I decided that I want to take this up a notch, so I put a weaponized system on it. I grabbed some construct heads, some cannons, and a couple beam emitters, and then I took to the skies. At this point, I started to discover a different flying mechanic altogether, whereas if you just take off in this vehicle, it's going to fly straight. However, if you pull off the control stick and slightly move Link to the front of the aircraft, it's slowly going to drift down so that you can level yourself back out again when you reapply yourself to the control stick and take aim on your enemies. At that point, I was completely destroying anything and everybody in my path. This build is a little expensive, coming at 54 Zonite, but at the end of the day, because you can not only fly it to any height that you choose, but also descend very safely, I might add, this build comes in at an easy 5 out of 5 stars. Hopefully you guys like this build as much as I do, and you find more creative ways to weaponize it and or get some protection from Link, because if somebody throws something at you, I'm pretty sure you're gonna die. Let's get into the next vehicle. For our next vehicle, this was just me just going crazy with it. This is my spider cart. It's just that simple. And you know what? I'm calling it a spider cart, but pause. This thing only has 4 legs, but just close your eyes for a second and remember my first couple of words. I'm taking my 2.5 IQ brain and slapping things that I love. I hate spiders, so I don't even know why I built this thing, but it was an inspirational build because I found this Koroks that had this item right next to it, and I was like, I gotta slap this on a build for somebody. So this is what I came up with. The 4 small wheels that are attached to each of the legs of this vehicle make this vehicle move so fast, it's almost unbelievable. This is the basic, the prototype to probably some of the most insane creations I know you guys are going to come up with. So let me know in the comment section below, what did you add to this to make it even better? For now, this build comes in at an easy 4 out of 5 stars. But I still don't like spiders though. Like, let's just be real. I really don't. Let's get into the next vehicle. For our next vehicle, I was still inspired by what I just built by using those legs, but I wanted to go a different direction and make like, I've used this concept of taking a wheel wagon and wheels, attaching them all together and using that to create different types of mechs in the game. And then I remembered that these two pieces that I'm using for the actual cockpit for Link right now, these pieces were over in a certain area. I remembered that I hadn't used them in a build yet, and I figured that, oh, I could probably make something interesting with that. So, lo and behold, a little bit of Star Wars inspiration, and this is what I came up with. This is my I can't walk right droid. That's what I'm gonna call it because this thing is annoying. Like, I built this thing and it looks absolutely amazing. At first I put the legs on it backwards, and then I resituated the legs to make them actually go in the right direction. And when you're not riding this thing or not controlling it, it actually moves around really easily. Like, it's perfectly fine. However, it's a pain in the rear end to get this thing up. That sounded wild, but no, it seriously is. It's so hard just to, climb onto this thing. This is a build in progress. Like, it's completely insane how I actually was able to get it to walk around and or just operate in general. I'm completely excited about that part, but I'm gonna pass this one over to you guys. I know there's somebody absolutely amazing out there that's going to take this build and run with it. So let me know what you came up with in the comment section below. For now, this build is a personal 2 out of 5 stars, but I already know somebody out there is going to make it a 5 out of 5. So good luck. Last but not least, we have the Frost and Flame mech. My Frost and Flame mech is just a simple build that I was just having fun with. I remembered that there was an item inside of the depths that I've always wanted to use in one of my builds, so I slapped 2 wheels onto it, threw some flame emitters and frost emitters, stacked up a couple of stabilizers, put some wheels on this bad boy, and took to the streets of Hyrule. And this is what we came up with. This thing completely destroys anything and everything in your path. It burns the landscape around you so you can hop off of it and fly around shooting arrows at whatever you want to, and or you can just use the beam emitters that are on the front to completely annihilate your enemies. It's up to you how you decide to destroy the streets of Hyrule. I'm not going to be the judge. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the subscribers and love that you guys have been giving to the channel. It's been a complete inspiration and I can never thank you guys enough. I'm going to continue to try to figure out different auto builds for you guys so I can keep dropping this video for you once a week. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comment section below of anything that would help you guys and or you're interested in. Because I am kind of curious of what type of content all of my brand new subscribers are looking forward to seeing. If you guys like video on the channel, you already know what to do. This has been your boy M of M Sensei HD. For now, I'm out of here.